and I said, let there be light. Hello, everybody. It's Johnny Vaughn Hollywood from Shockwave Studios. And I bet you're wondering, wow, I bet you guys are shocked posting a video so close to the other one. You didn't think I would, did ya? Well, I decided I needed to go through the Shockwave Studios storage, if you know what I'm saying. I've been out here all day. No, I'm just kidding. I went through some boxes and found out that I had some things that I've gone over on the channel before, and I figured let me open them up because some of these projects are going to be coming out in some new videos shortly here on the Johnny Vaughn Hollywood channel. So let's see what I got here. Now, right over here is a box, and of course there are some other boxes, but right over here, I knew it was going to be here. There she be, all the guitar parts. Look what I found. Oh no, what the hell is this? Oh, wait a minute. Daniel, Agent, oh shit. This is from a short film on Waxman on Scarybox channel. This is the script. I don't know why it's in there. Along with my Kylo Ren lightsaber parts. These should be in a box, but whatever. Let's see. Alright, so for being stored in the garage, I assume, because of how dusty it is, for quite a while. I don't know how long, because I used to have it in a container, but they look pretty good. I just rewatched those movies the other day, along with some people from the Shock Wrestling universe, but cool. Another thing I had just found when looking through some of my old stuff is this. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it because of the lighting. Is freaking this, which is a mixer, and I don't remember getting this given to me or buying this, so I wish I had this a few weeks ago, but for certain purposes, but I'm gonna have to pull that shit out now. Great. We have these skeletons pulled out for specifically a project that is supposed to be appearing for the Scarybox channel, a short film by Nicholas Alexander. Hi, we're here in my garage. This was the best kind of... But let's see what is in here. Like I said, I haven't opened this box in 2.5, if not 3 years now. Oh shit, I already peeked. But this was originally the blue guitar that I tore up. It's a PV Rockmaster, and I love this guitar so much, and I ended up absolutely tearing this thing down to become a Floyd Rose mounted on top that I then did some of my own customizations to, gave it the monkey. I was just going all out with this bad boy. Of course, made that whole cavity myself. It was originally just straight through. That bridge I ended up using on the Telecaster, which that video I know is already in the editing bay, but I do not know when it will come out because technically it's part of the JVH guitar show, but we'll get to that in a moment, I'm sure. Templates, of course. Nice. Alrighty, the fun stuff. This is an unbranded neck, 24 frets. This headstock was always cool. It has the Floyd Rose mount. You know what? It very well could be. It is not this neck. I have a lot of Floyd Rose guitars. Well, we have necks here. A green neck. This was for originally a guitar that I had nicknamed Greenie, not to be confused with the real Greenie. Oh, my favorite thing ever. We used to paint back in the old days when we were at the shop and be working on the guitars and stuff. And I thought it'd be really cool to turn it into a pick guard. So of course I've kept the plexiglass after all these years, and another pick guard. Grover Imperial style machine head. Look at these funky things. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, now we're getting special. Now we're getting fancy. Got a BC Rich Warlock neck. Oh yeah, Kerry King Warlock. This was one of Luke's guitars originally, and he wanted to swap the Warlock headstock and put it on his first ever guitar, the V, which the body I have actually in my room. I think he kind of moved on from that project, focused more on his playing than actual building. Here is the neck of that the Jackson V that he has. Everything's right here. All in pretty good condition. I always kept the guitar and the neck kind of to the side, always wondering if someday we'd work on it again. If not, if I could do something with it. Oh, the baby. The baby. The Harley Quinn guitar. This was the first ever guitar that I customized. It was part of the old Ibanez with this. Yeah, I tore this thing up. It had multiple paint jobs. I mean, this neck is absolutely destroyed. Something funky about it, though, is the little socket there to be able to put it in the guitar. I'll pull this one back out when I grab the guitar. The more I look at some of these things, the more I'm a bit curious of to what the plan may have been in certain areas. That's a nasty chip. These inlays are a bit orange. The film student clearly can't do lighting properly today. And then the Floyd Rose that was, you know what? I knew it. This is the neck that I ended up putting on the PV Rockmaster. Now, the PV Rockmaster's neck should be coming up here soon, but this is, of course, a 24 fret neck. Pretty special. I thought it'd look really cool on the guitar. Now, I believe, if I recall correctly, what we were having was some issues with the way the Floyd Rose was inlaid. Because this guitar was built like this at one point without the paint or anything on it. We did throw everything together in it to make sure that the strings would align. My only issue is I'd like this to sit deeper in the pocket, but this is a really tiny pocket on this guitar, so that's something I will figure out. I had bought this neck because it is a little fancy Gibson style. But as you can see the drawing there, I was originally going to tear it up for specifically, there she is, the Kerry King Warlock. I believe this, yeah, it did. That's what I thought. This one is, I was going to fit in here, give that more mean shape to it, and then retexture this Kerry King guitar, as well as look at that little crossbones. Now, the cool thing about this Warlock was my original plan for it was to have it be painted kind of shattered. And I was a huge fan of that. And of course, years later, it's kind of funny that that ended up being the guitar from Stranger Things with the shattered paint job and the cracked paint and everything to represent the upside down. I thought that was really cool to see. You know, BC Riches and people who play them sometimes get a lot of flack. So I thought it was kind of cool seeing them amplify that and define that style and look. This is filled with fiberglass. This was one hell of a project. So this has gone through at least 6 different paint jobs, and this is the guitar that goes with this neck. Yes, she's the OG, the first one. It does not fit. The Harley Quinn guitar right here. I originally painted it black and white with the stripes like Eddie. Eventually I moved on from that to the Harley Quinn design. I knew I had a Les Paul body, flat body, solid. Now there's a little bit of a spider web on there. I had a cool design plan for this one. I believe this one, yes, I believe I was debating on this guitar having it as well, but once again, trying to make it look a little meaner. I forgot I had this one. And then there she is, the OG, the PV Rockmaster headstock for old baby blue. which will be repainted blue, I'm sure, at some point. Shorter neck. It is from a PV Rockmaster. I was really proud of myself when I originally had done this paint job on there. That came out so well. All right, now we're getting to some of the bad boys. These two guitars were scrap guitars, basically, scrap wood guitars that I ended up just cutting from scrap pieces, and that is why we ended up with this Telly that is shaped like that, and this, I believe it's an Ibanez shape that I took. Knots in the wood, of course, but these are just poplar wood. I started shaping that body a bit. These guitars, though, I think will be the most valued when I end up using them as actual prop guitars for movies or shows or whatnot. They're solid poplar bodies, solid to the extent that both of them have this, they're glued on by the halves, so I would never use this as a working guitar built this way. It's something though, but they're two poplar pieces put together, and I always had a vision of being able to make these with either cheaper necks or necks that I make myself to bulk up those guitars for filmmaking purposes or prop making purposes. Now that I've put all the guitar stuff back, pulled out my good old Husky, because I have within here a ton, input jack cover, a ton of guitar parts. And I am actually, strap, in search of a specific guitar part. And I doubt it is in here, but within this special mystery box, you will find components like Floyd Rose's humbuckers. Oh, one of my favorite kits. Look at that. I got my knobs in here, some jacks, extra humbucking pickups, single coil pickups, you know, just Stratocaster parts. I'd always keep a string around to, just in case I needed to test it or throw it on. It's actually a high E string and a low E string that I have in there, so that typically, if I'm setting up a guitar, I'll just throw both those on, trying to first set up the alignment. Bunch of extra pick guards, blades, tuners, Bondo. I'm actually, though, nice. Floyd Rose parts. Pretty much this whole kit is dedicated to Floyd Roses and whammy bars. Could that be? No, it's not. PV. This is the PV's humbucker. Thought so. I had some sort of description on them. I believe this is for the Kerry King guitar. I have this. I thought that would be cool to throw in a guitar. Always a little notebook. Oh, cool. A top cover. This was originally on the Harley Quinn guitar, but I put my old signature on there. My black Floyd Rose, which that was supposed to originally go onto the PV. Why is he showing me all his old guitar parts? Well, this was one of the first videos I had made for what was originally planned to be the Johnny Vaughn Hollywood Guitar Show, which is currently in the editing bay and is being worked on to premiere here on the Johnny Vaughn Hollywood channel soon. Now, this was one of the first guitars that we had put together in that new era of my guitar building, and I love this thing. As you could see, we had to Frankenstein it out for certain other guitars at the time, which I have quite a few videos being put together already, but I would like to implement some updates to where the guitars are at now, 3 years later from where they were then, and of course finishing up some of those other guitars. My main goal with those poplar body guitars was to make them into props for a feature film that you will start getting a look in on this Johnny Vaughn Hollywood channel. But if you like stuff like this, if you like guitar content or guitar building / prop making, stay tuned, because we have the Johnny Vaughn Hollywood Guitar Show just around the corner here on Johnny Vaughn Hollywood. Thanks guys for watching. See you all in the next video, and don't forget to check out Shockwave Sports with Monday Night Call. See you guys next time.